Hi everybody, it's me, Vish, and this is the Untouchables update. It is Wednesday, and well, happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, so why not have a board game break? I've got two games I want to show you today. One is Superfight. Andre is the one who has been recommending this to me. He said it's a great game to play with friends. So I'm just gonna give you the premise about it. Is essentially there's two categories or two topics that are facing off, and you guys have to argue them. So just reading the back of the box: kindergarten class breathing fire wearing a jetpack versus a pirate swinging a shark on a chain on a Segway. And you have to argue those two. Like, imagine the possibilities right there, like the variables that you could come up and the far-fetched things that you could do just to try and win this argument. Pick a side and you argue it till the end. You duke it out verbally. And sometimes maybe you need that in your friend group. Also, everybody in gaming has that friend that they just go at it every single time. They just get under their skin, make them tilt, like we know. So this is your chance to get at them. Go duke it out. Just right. And I would suggest not having any sharp objects by, because that would be bad. I love these games because they're really versatile and really good, especially in a quick scenario. So say you're round 2 of a tournament and it goes into time, but you were finished early. You're waiting an hour. It can be painful waiting for people to get those turns done. So why not have a game like this where you can pound out a couple rounds in that time while you're waiting? It's easy to set up, it's easy to lay out, and it's easy to pack back up. At a $45 price tag either, it's not too bad. For a card game, yeah, it can be a little bit expensive, but the exchange rate has caused board games to go up. I do still think it's very much so worth the money, because it gives you playability with 1 to infinite amount of people, and a game that is versatile, usable more than once every month or so, is worth the price tag in my opinion. There's times where you'll spend $120 on a game where you only play once or twice a year. I'm looking at you, Imperial Assault by Star Wars. We still haven't opened you, but great game. There's just some great games that you can't play all the time. This just so happens to be one of those games that you can play all the time. However, if you're looking for an alternative, I did pick something that was my pick for such a long time when I was getting into board games. It's The Resistance, which is at $25, but it's one of those games that lets you just scream at your friends, and you have to. Like, you're accusing people, you're lying, you're just having a great time being deceptive and pretending to be a spy or trying to fight the power as the Resistance. I like this game because it's just a simple 5-round game, and at the end of it, you're either trying to sabotage or you're trying to get your missions through. This game is something I recommend in every collection. You need 5 people minimum to make it work, but it's a game to just worth to have for its small price. It's just worth it for any gamer, I find, because you can throw a party, and even if people don't play games, you can teach them this game in no time at all. So that was the board game break for Wednesday. So today we have going on in our Mississauga store the Summer Forcible Free Pack Tournament. So for every single entry we get, we add half a pack to the prize pool. In addition to this, we've got the Luck and Logic and Weekly Modern going on at 6 p.m. in Mississauga. And then in Milton, if you move over there, we've got quite a few things going on, because this is the Challenge Mike Day. This is when you can play board games all day. This is when you can challenge Mike as well. So the whole thing with that is being able to challenge Mike and win a booster pack means you get bragging rights. Mike is really hard to beat, so believe you me when I tell you it's one of those things where come expecting a challenge, because that's why we put it there. And hey, if you're really good, you could win quite a few packs. In addition to this, we have a $5 Yu-Gi-Oh going on and a $5 Modern going on in the evening. So come and check out. We got a lot of festivities going on to help you. If you're bored on Wednesday, you can come and hang out. If you just need to unwind, we're also good for that too. Well, this was the Untouchables update. My name is Vish, and once again, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and if you like this video, like it, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe. If you don't like it, I'm sorry.
Coincidence.
Bye.
The day I had a